Good morning guys, welcome back to the One Auto channel. My name's Rob. I've got here behind me this, it's a Volkswagen Caddy, it's a maxi, so it's a long wheelbase 1.9 TDI. It's a 2010 year. This thing has covered 245,000 miles and still counting. What we're doing on it today is a wheel bearing. I'll show you what we've got. We've got some play in the bearing and it's a little bit rough when you spin it. So what we've got there is some up and down movement you can feel and a really rough sounding bearing. So we'll get the wheel off and we'll show you what to do. Right. 17mm. Right, let's show you. We have a 27mm. Some lights on it. 27mm, 12-point bolt there that we need to get undone. We need to get off this brake caliper and the carrier and hang that out of the way, and the brake disc. And then up here we've got 4 bolts on this particular one. Some of them have a 3-bolt fixing, which I believe is an M12. Again, a multi-hex triple square job just there. One there, there's one above, and then I'm round on this side, there's one there. So anyway, what we need to do is undo this drive shaft bolt, push the drive shaft back. We may have to undo the speed sensor and take that out. So let's see how we go. Right, let's pop these brake pads out. One there. Cap off of that caliper. Cap off of that caliper. 7mm Allen for the calipers. And there. And there. Slide her out, and down here. Take that one out. Should be able to lever this off. Let's get a hook. Brake pads. Everyone's still in there. Hang that out of the way. So, brake pad up. It's 21mm. And then the brake disc retaining screw T30. I'll show you the speed sensor, ABS sensor, speed sensor. It is just there. Push it in. Push it in. It's a bit stuck. It's a bit stuck, so we'll just give it a little help. Tweak it under there, push it in and pull it out. There it is, off. I think these are 5mm Allen, I'll just check. Yeah, it is a 5mm Allen key. Take that out. And will it pull out? That's the question. They can become so brittle because they're quite hot down here near the brakes and everything. I really don't want to be breaking it. It's flexing around. We got some movement. Come on, fella. I don't like leaving on them because they're so brittle, but I'm going to have to. Let's give it some squirty with the old loose juice. There we go. There she comes. Cool. Right, now I can safely undo this, which was not a 27 as I thought. 24 multi-hex. And then let me just turn it around. And then what they tell you to do is push that out like so. So basically leave the bolt in, give it a little push. This bolt, by the way, don't undo it. Loosen it on the deck if you have to. Do not take it out when you're on the floor because you can damage the wheel bearing. So push that back as far as we can go. And then, allegedly, you should be able to get in the tool to undo those bolts, which is an M12 triple square, one like that, but I think we'll get in with this one. Pushed it out a bit further, didn't it? And get back in with plan A. Probably not with the ratchet as well. Get an extension. Extension with a wobble end. That's got that one moving. Oh, you're giving me grief. Right, change of plan. What I'm going to do is undo these 3 bolts of the ball joint, get this drive shaft right out of the way and get in there with an impact. Right, let's try this way. Do you know what? It'd be lovely to work in a hot country where we don't have salt and corrosion because they would fly out. And that's how the manual even says how to do it. So if you're in a hot country with no corrosion, you could be in luck. 16mm nuts for the bottom ball joint. Pull that out of the way. Bolts out. Come on, drive shaft. Out you come, fella. Got ya. There. Spin that the other way. In. Show it who's boss. Do that on all four of them. Let's get on the one we've started. Yeah. 1, 3 more to go. Turn the steering the other way now. Should allow me to get round the back here, hopefully. Brake on the bar. Moved. If it's too unstable, I'd just drop that ball joint back into the bottom arm there. It seems to be alright. And that one. Woo! Damn. And that one. Good. You could probably, if it come to it, get away with not taking out the speed sensor. It does sit up in there. I don't know where my finger is. There we go. It sits up in there on the back of the bearing because it's got the magnetic ring on the back of the bearing that it sits against. So if you can get it out, it's better because you're not going to damage it. It's not in the way. Alright. We have to get this off. Alright, let's see if it's going to be kind to us. Ah, there's a bit of movement. That's good. Ta-da! So next is to clean up the housing area. We need to clean all around here so that the new bearing fits back in there. This little groove here, this is where the ABS sensor goes, down in there, so I like to just it's a bit of a pig to come out, so give it a bit of a clean. And you can slide it back in there with a bit of grease afterwards. Just taking off the layer of corrosion, that's all. So when this goes in, you can see it comes through there. Then that just runs and picks up off the magnetic ring off the back of the bearing, you see. Take that out for the time being. So we're going to clean all this. A bit of grease to aid installation. This comes with new bolts, like that. Should be it. Okay, let's get these bolts tightened up. 70 Newton meters and then 90 degrees, quarter of a turn. Just nip them up opposite to each other. So one corner, then the other corner. Just so you're pulling it down squarely. Tight by hand. Now I've got my torque wrench already set to 70. There we go. Last one. Lovely. So the next part is 90 degrees. If you can't work out 90 degrees, quarter of a turn, put a paint mark or something on it. Start with this one. So will be that and a bit more. You can just feel that's really tight. It's got a long breaker bar on it. We'll call that an eighth. We'll call that a quarter. And the same for the other two bolts at the back. And next is put the speed sensor back in. Because I cleaned it and put a bit of grease around there, it just absolutely fell back in, which is what you want. So that 5mm Allen key, don't kill it. Literally, I'm on a quarter inch ratchet there, look, it's literally that. That's all you need. Just nips it up. You might have a chance of getting it undone next time then. Connector back on. Clicked in lovely. Next, drive shaft back in. Well, we'll rebuild it now. In fact, zoom you out. Let's time lapse it. Go. Changed my mind about this drive shaft nut, guys. The one that came with it had a washer on it and was flat, which means you've got to do them up a lot tighter according to the specs that I've just had a look at. As I say, hex bolt 12-point flat underside, they're reckoning 200 newton meters and 180 on the floor, but if it's a 12-point node, it's 70 newton meters off the ground, then 90 degrees off the floor. The one I actually took out, which was this multi-hex one, has got a knurl up under there. I don't know if you can bring that out in the camera, but it has. So I'm just going to swap these over, fit the original bolt. They're the same diameter from there to there, 40 mil, so I'll put the original one back in, feel happy doing that. That's about 70, and then we'll tighten it up on the floor. So, ball joints back in, carriers back in, most of the hubs in, that's in, that's in, that's in. Super, just for the wheel now. Let's give that a listen. Lovely. And no play. Sweet. So for the 90 degrees. Oh well, 45 degrees, I'm happy with that. That's not coming undone. I'll torque the wheels up to factory spec. Great, that's the Caddy van all done. Lovely and quiet on road test. Hope the video was of use to somebody. If it was, please subscribe to the channel. Keep up to date with our latest uploads. Don't forget you can connect to me on Facebook and Twitter and on Google+. Thanks for watching.